Well, hello everybody, and welcome to our 7 awesome leadership power generating strategies seminar. This is Bill Thomas. I'm going to be your presenter for today, as well as your host. And just as we're looking at things here, I just wanted to give everybody just about 30 seconds or so to both join us as well as get their writing materials out and turn off their emails and shut down their Facebook posts and all the other things that tend to crave our attention and our action and responses. So if you can just do that while you look at a quick overview of what we'll cover. We always are covering these subjects. At the end of the day, transforming your people and transforming yourself into creative wealth producers by using your leadership power. And as you're soaking that in, on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll also find a chat box and a question box that you can use. All you need to do is type in whatever your question is and click on the submit or email us button, and I'll get all of that stuff, so not a problem. And at the end of the seminar, what'll happen is usually people like to do questions and answers, but in respect of your time, just send me a question and I immediately will email you my best possible response. Maybe sometimes I might even have to do a couple of responses just to make sure that I fully equip you and edify you and educate you at the same time, right? That's what this is all about. So you just give me a second here. I'll run back over to the presentation slides and all right, let's see. Hello, everybody. This is Bill Thomas of leadership-toolkit.com. Welcome to this 7 awesome leadership power generating strategies seminar, where I hope to help you learn more about how to expertly and competently apply and abundantly benefit by these time-tested strategies, processes, and methods that many other successful and highly effective leaders use each and every day. Oh, give me a second, please. Just want to make sure that makes it easier for me anyway. I can't see the whole slide. Today, during our short time together, I will show you 7 really simple ways that you too can attain the following 3 goals. 1, use your own personal infrastructure and increase your leadership power. 2, help you discover, evaluate, and create new innovative solutions for overcoming your challenges. And 3, provide you with the tools to robustly cultivate and beneficially nurture your professional and personal growth opportunities. Many performance-focused research studies usually reveal this one incontrovertible fact. Failing to invest in your power-producing abilities will definitely prevent you from realizing success on the job and rob you of any reasonable chance for career advancement opportunities, and reduce your satisfaction with and your enjoyment of your personal life. These last 12 or so years, I have worked with clients all around our wonderful world. I have seen how leaders who embrace this positive self-regard type of leadership strategy usually perform better than other managers, and discovered why those same leaders are also trusted, admired, and liked by their people. The purpose of this short course is to show you 7 time-tested ways to empower your personal infrastructure, energize your daily efforts, and transform your usual power blackouts, emotional brownouts, and psychological burnouts into power-packed actions with, towards, and for making a better world, power-upped, symmetrically congruent, or experientially enhanced impacts upon the world, which will ultimately produce power-generating results in all that you do and throughout your world. I must impress upon you that this diagram of the 4 domains of human capital defines the attributes which comprise each and every action taken by a human being. That is, inside every action that we take, we are always acting on the world, or acting in a physical manner, acting with or acting intellectually or mentally with the world, acting for or acting emotionally or spiritually in dealing with the world, and acting towards or acting in an attempt to develop or grow our conception of life. We have capital assets, that is, those things which can be invested in and further developed and helps you realize long-term growth, sustain profits, and pays you dividends. And we have all of these 4 resources, which we usually describe as the qualities and strengths of our individual person or our raw materials. And finally, we all make impacts, which are the potential outcomes and actual impacts we make upon the world and our slice of the universe. In a word, when you are performing any type of leadership activity, it's wise to keep this diagram in your mind. And if you ever hope to become a great leader, your cycle of actions, impacts, and results will undoubtedly follow a progression like this one. First, you'll dream about and then believe in your ability to produce abundance. Then you'll begin to act with confident wisdom, and then you'll improve upon the elegant mastery of your artful leadership performances. During this progression, you'll easily and more reliably fulfill your dreams, desires, and destiny. My friend, you and I are about to embark upon a journey of ontological discovery. We'll create authentic identities, make value-adding commitments, and see that place where we'll explore the what, how, and why of employing those 7 empowerment strategies and help you boost your influence, improve your effectiveness, and energize your leadership talents. So then, here is a list of those 7 empowerment strategies. Next, we'll begin examining, learning, and understanding more about each one of them in depth. We'll look at envisioning your significance, modeling success, being eager to learn new things, appreciate yourself, harmonize your mind, energize your faith, and your willingness, and improve, hopefully, your willingness to serve. Empowerment strategy number 1. Envision your significance. Every person has the potential to make a difference in this world. Look at how your life interacts with others and offers them opportunities to discover, contribute, or create meanings, impacts, and solutions in order to help you see how your envisioned intentions could result in these meanings, impacts, and solutions. You could feed your mind with the carrot of asking it questions. And as the neuro-linguistic programming or NLP folks will tell you, when your mind hears a question, it will continue to look for, find, and produce answers to that question, sometimes for the rest of your life. You could ask yourself questions like these ones here. For example, what should I do to, or where could I best, or who really needs me to, or how do I, or how will I, or how should I make a positive or significant impact on this situation or on my people? As your questions begin to pour forth, you will begin to see yourself taking positive actions, making meaningful contributions, and shaping creative solutions. To succeed as a knowledge work professional, and in your role as the leader, you'll want to be someone who searches for and empowers meanings, impacts, or solutions which can enrich your own contributions and the work of other people, as well as energizing your life experiences and the shared or individual situations of everyone else. Empowerment strategy number 2, model success. The first rule of investment is invest in yourself first. When you look at it more closely, all human history is simply the story of leaders, notable and very noble role models, and extremely serious movers and shakers. So why would you hope to try and reinvent the wheel when there are literally thousands of successes and models of success already and readily available to you? Let's look at Ben Franklin, who spent most of his life modeling success after success and making significant contributions in all kinds of human endeavor. Of course, you'll want to integrate what your selected role models did, or how they thought about life, or what contributions they wanted to make to the world. And you should use the questions and the domains depicted on this slide to guide you in your research and eventual practice of leadership. However, I just realized something that's very important to your plans. You'll have to perform research to help you understand what made your role models tick. I mean, who did they serve? What did they accomplish? And why do people love them? How did they act or believe or behave as a leader? So why are you still sitting there waiting for me to give you the answers? Now stop. I mean, you should stop viewing this seminar right this moment and run like a cheetah over to your bookshelf or your local public library branch, or if needs be, visit the free online Gutenberg project or tell Amazon or some other book retail site to ship you their great biographical books or videos immediately. Or, at the very least, you should be doing a search for and finding the life stories of people whom you consider to be the greatest leaders of all time. People like Benjamin Franklin made it easier for us to understand his secrets because he wrote the story of his own life himself, and he didn't need to use a ghostwriter to write it either. Please don't tell me that you're still here. Now push the pause button and don't come back here until you have Ben's or another biographical book in your possession. Do you have it yet? Okay, now start reading, studying, and applying the principles that person, heroine, or role model used to reach their pinnacles of success. Thanks for appreciating and following my wise counsel. Empowerment strategy number 3. Be eager to learn new things. Well, let's see. There are many ways to acquire new knowledge, uncover hidden truths, and find wisdom. For example, you could use books, magazines, articles, papers, educational courses and programs, discussion groups, media outlets, stories and plays, dreaming or meditations, pilgrimage journeys, fasting, and prayers. If you work with information, people, or ideas, you should devote at least 7 hours a week to your continuing education or invest a minimum of $200 a month into your development or do both. In this ever-changing world of challenges, problems, and opportunities, you need to force yourself to be eager to learn new things. Again, I must urge you to listen to, then seriously consider and accept the inspired, time-tested advice of wise counsel and use or apply their wisdom to help you shape, sculpt, and strengthen your eagerness to learn and master new things. And by the way, have you ever noticed how the leaders in the Star Trek TV and movie series always seem to quote Shakespeare or talk about leaders like Abraham Lincoln? Have you ever wondered why they do? Maybe they do it to motivate themselves and inspire their people. Here are some motivational quotes that you can use. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. That was from John Quincy Adams, U.S. president, statesman, civic activist, etc. As you navigate through the rest of your life, be open to collaboration. Other people and other people's ideas are often better than your own. Find a group of people who challenge and inspire you, spend a lot of time with them, and it will change your life. That's the actress and comedian Amy Poehler. I like Lady Gaga's insights there. I am a walking piece of art every day, with my dreams and my ambitions forward at all times in an effort to inspire my fans to lead their life in that way. And then, of course, we've got James Cameron, who is a film producer, a director, writer, and explorer, by the way. He actually took a submersible vehicle into the Mariana Trench, which is the deepest part of the ocean, world ocean. He went down pretty far, too. I think he went as further than any other human being has ever done into that trench, and filmed it, too, of course. But he says, I mean, you have to be able, you have to have made the commitment within yourself to do whatever it takes to get the job done and to try to inspire other people to do it. Because obviously the first rule is you can't do it by yourself. So that's a great quote as well. Empowerment strategy number 4. Appreciate yourself. A great source of personal power comes from embracing the gifts of life, liberty, and happiness that you enjoy. Regardless of your plight, there is a preciousness about your unique desires, feelings, thoughts, and experiences which are worthy of your reflection, realization, and recognition. Your achievements, accomplishments, and appreciations should be remembered, recorded, and contemplated on by using your diary and daily journal, mind mapping or doodling your ideas, making audio or video recordings of your ideal experiences, all of which will help you immensely. Be sure that you continuously search for and discover ways to acknowledge, embrace, and love your life, your God-given gifts, and the companionship of people. I hope you are always giving thanks, asking for forgiveness, and praying for wisdom and guidance to make good decisions, handle your challenges, and find new or better ways to be of service to humanity. Empowerment strategy number 5. Harmonize your mind. You want and need to meet with people who wish to share their ideas, objectives, and visions with you in a spirit of perfect cooperation and harmony that will boost your success to warp speed factor number 10. You've probably seen how other legendary leaders use the mastermind concept to great benefit. Just look at the roles played and power exerted by the alliances your model leaders have participated in. Your mastermind should include people who you usually do not associate with, like professionals, entrepreneurs, and leaders who work in other professions, industries, organizations, or other locations. Almost certainly, your everyday colleagues, friends, or family members will not want to join your group, nor will they tend to value this type of association with you. As Jesus Christ says in the Gospel of John, chapter 4, verse 44, a prophet has no honor in his own country. Let me repeat that. A prophet has no honor in his own country. Yet Jesus does testify using a mastermind structure by his encouraging his followers with, "Again I say unto you, that if 2 or more of you shall agree on earth as touching anything, request, desire, hope, or other things that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father," that's God Almighty, "who is in heaven." And that's from Matthew chapter 18, verse 19. So as Jesus says, masterminds are beautiful things. Try one out. I know you'll like it. Empowerment strategy number 6. Energize your faith. Faith is simply a matter of adding something of substance to your hopes and then using the eyes of your mind to see evidence of those things, even though they are not yet there. What do you hope for? To energize your faith, you must first put some substance into your hope. Let's say you are hoping for a better job. What substantial, reliably, realistically, rigorously tangible efforts are you investing into that dream, desire, or description of your hope? Have you rewritten, improved upon, or prettied up your CV or resume? Are you consulting with search counselors or recruiting experts? Do you know which jobs or industries you want to work in? The Christian Bible says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for. Your faith is the proof, fact-based evidence of things not seen." That's from Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Some people have summarized those words into this: faith is action based upon your belief and sustained by your confidence. Empowerment strategy number 7. Be willing to serve. Let me paraphrase the words of Jesus Christ once again. When his followers asked who would be their next leader, Jesus told them, "The greatest among you shall be servant of all." His insights are the reasons why you hear about the importance of servant leadership. And history proves that leaders who serve some noble purpose, such as the nobility of their mission, the advancement of a people, the sustainability of their organization, or some other elevating ideal, Those types of serving leaders are more successful and certainly more noteworthy than other ordinary, deceptive, or destructive types of leaders. In a word, history's greatest, most beloved leaders have served the needs of their people and the greater good of our world. Greed, selfishness, and closed-mindedness blocks the flow of your power every time. These negative attitudes compel us to pull back from connecting with and enjoying our sources of power. At the beginning of this presentation, we saw various attributes of leaders who use a positive self-regard as their strategy for leadership. These other three strategies can also remove those negative blockages from your flow of power. Power is a two-way exchange. We give it away and take advantage of it. We boost our own power when we serve the needs of others, so by giving away the power of our time, talents, strengths, abilities, and gifts, we increase our own power supply, and in doing so, we enrich our own stock, as well as energizing the supplies of other people. In keeping with that sentiment, may the Lord God always and abundantly bless those of you who make the effort to bless others first and foremost. That's my prayer for using my abilities to act and accomplish something good for you. You can assess, evaluate, and ascertain your own abilities to generate real power in your performances as a leader, a team member, and as a person. All you need to do is honestly ask yourself these questions and diligently find your own answers to each one of them. The clue to finding the answers to all those questions are right here on this slide. More reading, more listening and watching, more studying and learning, more control over your time, more working with mastermind groups, getting more advice and help from your mentors, trainers, tutors, coaches, and consultants. Of course, the $64,000 question, or 40-ton elephant in the room, is this: how can you get your hands on and find the time to use the expertise you need to achieve all these things? Imagine you could improve upon the excellence and superiority of your leadership performances and expand your supply of the essential skills and knowledge you need to keep up with and stay ahead of the game in your industry or profession. And what if you could get the secret tips and useful guidance you want to enjoy greater career advancements and share your helpful professional development advice with others? And better still, wouldn't it be great if you could learn more about maintaining a healthy lifestyle, enhance your home life, and enrich your financial treasures? Well, close your eyes for a moment and fill your imagination with all your dreams. Then combine those dreams with the precious nuggets of wisdom that you get through the experience, expertise, and active support of a competent leadership educator, coach, and consultant who also guides and works with a group of like-minded colleagues and other leaders. Can you see how all those ingredients could awesomely power up, power on, and power pack your own energy supply lines and leadership power grid to the maximum? My Leadership Action Power System program is your always-on, totally cranked up, and completely stacked power generating supply house. You don't need much imagination to see all the advantages listed here magically appear in your life, at your home, and on the job. With my system, you can use your tablet, laptop, or various computing devices to access our unique online time management tool to help you work smarter, be more productive, and enhance your creativity. You'll listen to subliminal and in the clear audio programs and courses to boost your motivation and build up your confidence. You'll work with our checklists, flowcharts, templates, blueprints, recipes, instructional maps, and training materials to manage your priorities, energize your execution, improve your leadership skills, and elevate your performances to higher levels. You'll watch our video tutorials and recordings to extend your problem-solving and decision-making powers, and of course, you'll get tons of reading materials such as ebooks, how-to manuals, articles, white papers, workbooks, and action guides too. With my program, you'll learn how to easily achieve your career, personal, and professional leadership growth goals. You have a reliable, world-class way to study, practice, and master these critical areas of every busy leaders and every expert professionals and every successful entrepreneur's activities, because these topics are covered and sent to your email box using in-depth, concise, yet easy and quick-to-read messages each and every day. For example, on day 1, you'll learn some best knowledge work practices. On days 2 and 6, we teach you how to improve one of those 4 types of intelligences, that is, to help you develop your systems intelligence, your emotional intelligence, your analytical intelligence, and your spiritual intelligence. And on day 3, you get a deep dive into a professional leadership related topic. Day 4 lessons are designed to feed your personal growth needs, and days 5 and 7 always feature our world-class case studies, current research findings, and other explorations or models of today's global realities. Talk about continuous lifelong learning. Those books, articles, reports, courses, and more than that you'll receive every month and will become part of your professional library that you can consult and confer with at any time for the rest of your life. The interactive visual aids will help you navigate around the numerous challenging landscapes of leadership and professional knowledge work on a daily basis. We have the proven methods, the robust technological infrastructure, and the time-tested techniques to help you be even more successful than you already are. Now, before I go on to the next slide, I don't know if you've noticed it, but to take advantage of this program that I've been talking about and trying to describe to you in my very short manner here, simply open up a new browser window or a new browser tab right this minute and type in www.1-iam.com/365-power. And if, in case you didn't quite catch what I said, every slide of this presentation has actually shown you where I would like you to go so that you can learn more about this program, this 365 action power system program that I've been talking about. It's right there at the bottom of every slide, www.1-iam.com/365-power. and you'll see all the things that I've been talking about and trying to describe in these last few minutes of this seminar. And more importantly, you also will have the opportunity to see exactly what we do to help you to help to support you in this program as well. So it's not just a bunch of materials that we're throwing at you, and it's not just a bunch of emails that we're throwing at you, but you also are looking at more group coaching as well as one-on-one private coaching with you and I, just you and I together. Talking. Sometimes I'll even do screen shares so that you can see what I'm talking about a little more clearly. But that's where I help to customize what it is that you need for your particular situation and the challenges that you face. So, I basically try to customize as much of what materials as well as what knowledge you need to progress and grow as a leader in this program. So that's just something I wanted you to know before I get into the rest of this presentation, which is actually not much longer, by the way. Um, um, right. So can Bill Thomas, that's me, can I help you to succeed? Well, let's see. I've been a restaurant manager, a high school teacher, a community activist, a professional musician and singer. I'm a published author, a keynote speaker, workshop leader, trainer, and oh, by the way, my real life and highly practical leadership expertise and competencies actually came through the work that I did for 40 plus years, where I excelled as a technician, engineer, supervisor, department manager, executive, and engineering and operations consultant and consulting practice director in the telecommunication network service provider industry, working for companies like AT&T, MCI, Saudi Telecom, WorldCom International, EDS International, Fluor Corporation, General Motors, Alcatel-Lucent, GTE of Wisconsin and California, Sprint Communications, IBM, as well as in the IT departments of companies like Citicorp, the Daily Mirror newspaper group, the UK's National Gyro Bank, and many more smaller yet lesser known nonprofits and commercial organizations. And then what I was trying to show you was just a part of the sales page. You can forget that price because it's a little more than that that you see down at the bottom, but basically you still get the monthly one-on-one coaching calls with you and I together. You also get the executive group coaching. There are the webinars that we do to help you to improve your excellence in professional and organizational leadership, to strengthen your business management skills. We help you to look at your career development and personal success. We look at the body, the wellness, nutrition, and fitness insights. You'll get books on that as well as videos on that. I've got some great stuff in that subject area. Wealth building and personal finance and investment ideas. I've got some great stuff on that. And of course, helping you to maintain and improve your home and family and recreational support pursuits as well. Once again, www.im.com/365-power. please open up your new browser window, your new browser tab, or you can use no, just do that, please, and then type in type in that URL, and that will take you to this program. And I don't want to keep you too much longer here. And these are just a few of the kudos that we've received from people who've taken various programs of ours. And there are more, but I'm not going to get into that. That's these people's business, but it is rather interesting that I've had professors who are clients of mine in leadership development. I've actually had people who are teaching graduate level leadership courses who have purchased and used my programs, at their universities and colleges. I actually had two school district leaders, or superintendents is what we call them here in the U.S., the people in charge of an entire school system, who have used my leadership development program for all of their staff and faculty members, and actually told me that that's why they bought it, so that they could use it. So it's rather interesting. I think this program will help you. So thank you once again for attending our brief little seminar on the 7 awesome leadership strategies, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please, once again, use the question box that you see on the right-hand side of your screen, and just type in your question or make your comment, and when you click on it, it will automatically forward that question or comment that you have, as well as automatically forwarding your email address and your name that you had to use to register to even see this thing. So everything will be fine and taken care of that way. So all you need to do is, if you want to engage, do that. And of course, all you need to do is go to www.1-im.com/365-power, and you can enroll in our 365 Action Power program right then and there. And then, of course, you and I will be talking together on a regular basis. So I look forward to working with you and serving you and helping you to develop your career to the next level. So have a great day, and God bless you, and Godspeed to you all. This is Bill Thomas signing off. Thank you.